friends, it's Sydney from Sid Plants It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be planning for the 1st through the 8th. I was like, through what day? Through the 8th in my wellness planner. So this is the monthly layout from the Happy Planner, and I just use these daily task pages to keep track of my sleep, what I ate that day, and my steps, and then my stats from my Apple Watch. And I had to print new trackers because I was out of them, and I accidentally printed them really tiny. So they're gonna be just really little. They're gonna be a little bit harder to write in, but you know what? I didn't feel like reprinting them, so we're just gonna go with them, and they're gonna be little, and it's fine. It's not the end of the world by any means. They're just gonna look kind of funny, but that's okay. Okay, so first week of February, I want to use, okay, so I know every single week I use, if I could like make a sentence that made sense, it'd probably be great. So I know that every week in this planner, I always use like a different set of stickers. However, I really want to use this Year of Planning Volume 2 from WhimsyLuxe. I really want to use these because I love them. And I'm really like trying not to hoard stickers because, let's be honest, I have a lot of Valentine's Day stickers, and I don't think that I have enough spreads to use them all. It's kind of how I'm feeling. So I'm going to use these for this week and for next week because this is plenty of stickers to use for 2 weeks. And that way I get to use them all and none of them go to waste. I won't get to use the boxes probably. I mean, I did at one point do like some boxes on a couple of the days. Maybe I'll do that. But I don't want to not use these stickers in here because I feel like I could use them in something else, you know? So we're just going to use them, and I'm going to use them for this week and next week, like I said, or I guess the 1st through the 8th, and then the 8th or the 9th through the 16th. So that way I get to use them all, and none of them feel like they go to waste, and it doesn't feel like, you know, I go to like use them in another spread and I'm like, oh man, I used that one already. They're all there together, and I think it'll be nice. Which I know it's different than what I normally do, but I thought it would be fun. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I pulled out this from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop and these numbers from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. Let me just tell you something. This was an oops bundle sheet that she sent me. They're like barely oops. Like I think these ones down here are cut off, and like a couple of them, they're barely. So we're gonna use those. And then I have these days of the week from Create with Mandy. I love Mandy's lettering, so we're gonna use these. I'm also not 100% sure if I'm gonna put like a February in, but I pulled it out just in case. So now that I've rambled, let's put in some stickers. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Like normally I would put like man, I'm like looking at these now and they're so cute, and I'm like, but I should use them in a catch-all spread or something else. But no, we're gonna use them in here because I told myself I'm gonna use them in here, so I'm gonna do it. And then I'll get to use the rest of them for next week's spread, and it'll be cute too. It's gonna be okay, Sydney. It's gonna be okay. Just gotta keep telling myself. Oh my gosh. I am buying so many stickers, right? Because that's just what I do. I just want stickers, and then I like hoard them, thinking that I need to use them in this kind of spread, or they have to be used in this kind of spread, and they don't. I just am that kind of human being, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, we're going to put that thought to the side. We're not going to worry about it, and we're just going to use the stickers, and it's gonna be a-okay. All right, since I don't feel like whiting anything out, I'm gonna put that up there, and then I am gonna go ahead and use this February just to cover up the rest of that, like, words from underneath that are showing. I know you can't quite tell it's a heart, but like, you can tell it's a heart, right? I think it's fine. Oh boy, man, these are adorable. Oh, I definitely want to bring in some of these boxes too, I feel like, because I don't want to waste them. However, at the same time, I could also use them with other things. They just, you know, they like are meant to match with these. And we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness. I feel like a hot mess. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you're having a good day, whatever day it is that you're watching this on. As you can see, I am very like all over the place right now. It's Monday when I'm filming this, like Monday the 30th, and I'm just feeling kind of like everywhere, you know? Like I just got back from my work trip and I just feel like I'm not like quite settled yet, I guess. So my brain is just kind of a hot mess. I just don't know what I'm doing with my life today is really how I feel. It's just, it always like throws me off so much when I go on these work trips. And like this one wasn't even like, it wasn't even that much work, oddly enough, because I went like later in the trip and they had a lot of things figured out, like later in the go live process. So they had a lot of things figured out, and a lot of questions that they did still have were pretty simple, and I was able to figure them out, and there wasn't a lot to do. Like literally on the last day, they were like, you guys can leave. And we were like, no, actually, like we're not allowed to. So we have to stay like for the full time that we're scheduled to be here. And they were like, oh, okay, well, you can just like go sit. They like had a back, like a conference room kind of thing that they were like, oh yeah, you guys can hang out in here. Like, you know, as kind of like a home base for us to like use our laptops and stuff like that. They were like, oh, well, you guys can just go back there then and we'll come get you if we need you, but I think we're okay. And we were like, oh, all right. So that was a little bit strange. Yeah, it was a little odd. Okay, Wednesday. I was like, what day is the 1st? It is a Wednesday. So, yeah, I just feel a little off my game, I guess, because I don't know. My life just feels weird after that adventure, because it was really just like, you know, I was still working my 12-hour shifts, but they weren't like kicking my butt as much as they normally do, because there wasn't as much to do. Like they didn't constantly need us kind of thing, which not to say that all sites like constantly, you know, like every go live, they're like, oh, we need you to do this and that and the other thing and blah, blah, blah. But everything had just been like figured out more or less by that point. So they didn't like, I just didn't feel like a chicken with my head cut off, I guess is really what it came down to. Was I felt a little bit more like we were kind of put together. So I didn't need to do as much, and it was just strange. I decided on this side I'm putting them on the bottom. I don't know. It kind of looked, it sounded like a fun thing to do, so that's what we're doing. Just to change it up a little bit. But yeah, so I feel a little weird, a little off, but not like because I'm super exhausted like I normally would be. I don't know. I just feel a little bit, you know, I got out of my routine, even if my routine is not always super solid. I'm definitely out of the little bit of routine that I did have. And changing time zones, it was only an hour, right? I went from Central Time to Eastern Time, but even just that little bit usually like throws my whole life off. And it kind of did, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of threw me off. So I think that's part of it also, is that it just like feels weird. Also, it's a Monday, but because I worked over the weekend, I don't have to work today. But I feel like I should be working, but also it feels like it should be Saturday, but really it's kind of like a Sunday for me because I do have to work tomorrow. So I don't know. It just feels odd. Just feels odd. Okay, this is cute. I don't want to add in like too many of these, right? Because I'm like trying to save some for the other side. But at the same time, I'm sitting here and I'm like, there's a lot of stickers left here. I can definitely put more in and still have room or still have stickers for the other page, since I decided I'm going to use it for 2 weeks instead of just the one. So I'm like, like, you know, make it work. I just love these. These are so cute. I didn't use the boxes. Okay, I guess I'm not using boxes. I meant to. I forgot. Oops. Oh, well. It is what it is. I kind of want to put this here, but then it's like right on top of that. Maybe I put it here. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. I do feel like something, I want something down here. I don't know what though. This is so cute. I don't know if you can read it, but it says, "You are my perfect match," and then it's a box of matches. That's adorable. Adorable. Maybe we just put in this heart down here. I don't know why I'm using tweezers now. I guess because I picked them up. This is what happens. Okay. I kind of feel like I might be done. That didn't take like any time at all. What the heck? That's very strange. These are going to be very difficult to take apart because they're so little. This is going to be a pain. I have regrets. Also, I feel like when I go to write in these, I'm going to have regrets, but it is what it is. But look at how cute they are. They like fit so well. They're just like little tiny. Yeah, I like how little they are for the sense of like aesthetic purposes. However, for writing purposes, I may not end up liking them. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna take all the backings off of these and then I'll be back because I don't think that you want, well, maybe not. How long have I been doing this? Probably not very long. Yeah, this has not taken me very long at all. Part of me is like, oh, I'll be back, but also then this video is gonna be like 3 seconds long. I don't know that you necessarily want to watch me struggle with these though. That's the other piece. Well, actually this is going fairly well. These are literally so adorable. I say that now, but like I said, I think when I go to write in them, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, why? But I didn't feel like wasting, first of all, like I printed them on sticker paper, so I didn't want to waste sticker paper. And second of all, I just really didn't want to print them again. That was the other part, is I just really didn't want to. Like, I hit print and this is what I got, so this is what I got, and we're just gonna make it work. And for some reason this like it has a perforation, but I could not get that perforation to work on that other one. Maybe it will on this one. Yeah, no. It's not a fan. I don't know why. Kind of annoying. I think that these two spreads, so like I said, normally I do like every single week in this planner, I use different stickers and make different, you know, spreads. But I feel like this is going to be kind of cool to look at because it is going to be like different stickers, right? Because there's only one of all of the stickers, but they're still going to, but they're some from the same set of stickers. So they're going to like coordinate really well. And I just think that it will be nice. It'll be different than what I normally do. So I think that it will be cute to look at and to have for like those 2 weeks in a row. I might do that for, honestly, for maybe I'll just do that for like the whole month of February. So like I have these two using this set of stickers, and then the next 2 weeks I can use like another set of stickers. That might be kind of fun. It'd be a little bit different. Part of me, the reason that I usually don't use different, or that I usually don't use the same stickers for 2 weeks in a row, is because I do it as like separate videos, right? So I feel like using, I don't know, there's just part of me that feels like I need to use like the same stickers, or I need to use different stickers every time I make a new spread, but I really don't. It's just like in my brain that I need to, so I don't know. I feel like I needed to put in some, or I want to put in some of these little hearts. They're cute there. And then I just, I think that I'm gonna be done. That didn't take like any time at all. I feel like this is a very short video. Which, hey, I know some people like very short videos. I am not really a fan of them, which is why I don't always feel like super bad that my videos are longer. However, sometimes my videos get like way too long and I'm like, oh my gosh, get your life together, Sydney. But I feel like when they're this short, I don't know, it just feels like a waste to me. Like, wow, you clicked on this video to sit here for like 10 minutes? Like, that's silly. I don't know. I'm gonna be done either way. All right, let's, oh gosh, let's drop all the things, I guess. Okay, let's get the planner and put this back. And I honestly, so like for the next spread, I think I'm gonna use the same stickers, but I also think that I'm gonna do it like before this actually starts, so it might be empty when I do the next one too. I don't know, we'll find out. But that's gonna be all for me in this video. I think it turned out really cute. Maybe I'll write in a different color or something. I don't know. Probably not. I'll probably just continue to write in black because that's just what I do in this planner because it's easiest, but we will see. That's gonna be all for me in this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button. You can also hit that notification bell if you want to get notified every time I post a video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.